Types of visas to get jobs in Qatar. We're going to look at the different types of visas that can help you or that you can try to use to get a job in Qatar. Or types of visas still that you can use to get a job in the Gulf countries. Hi guys, welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, consider subscribing. Press that notification bell. You'll always be the first to know when I upload a new video. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for the returning subscribers. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. But remember, we are looking at road to 1,000 subscribers. Support this channel by subscribing. If you are new here to this channel, please consider subscribing. Don't forget to click on the bell icon. You will be notified when I upload a new video. In today's video, we are looking at the types of visas that you need to get a job in Qatar. What are these different types of visas? That was a question that was coming from one of the subscribers, asking which is the best visa to get a job in Qatar. Remember, we have a road to FIFA World Cup 2022. There are a lot of opportunities around. And how do you get this opportunity? It is the opportunity will not look for you. You have to look for that opportunity. Some people come by companies, some people are sponsored by some companies to come, or some people are recruited by recruiting agents. But there is also another alternative that you can come into Qatar. What alternative we have on table is either you can use a visa, a tourist visa, a business visa, a family visa, or a family visa to come in Qatar. That is also the options that are on the table. But how do you go about with such kind of option or such kind of opportunities at your hand? That is what we want to talk about. We want to discuss the types of the visas that you can really use to access that great opportunity that you feel you've been looking for in your life. This is exactly what we are talking about in this video. So by the end of this video, you'll be able to differentiate. You'll be able to choose out which is the right visa for you that you can use to look for that bigger opportunity that you've always been looking for. Remember, in Qatar, we have very big opportunities right now because of the FIFA World Cup. There are very many jobs in the security department, very many jobs in the hospitality department, very many jobs in the cleaning department, very many jobs in the maintenance department. So this is the right time. Remember, as we are discussing one of the videos, I told you, Qatar is not yet very strict with people coming in. They do not leave too much skills for you to come in the country. But how better do you access that opportunity? Remember, I am telling you that the opportunity will not look for you, but you have to look for that opportunity. And you have to start right now. That's when you start to look for the opportunity right now by using all the different avenues at a time. Let us go straight into first the definition of the visa. A visa is just a grant permission that is given to you to access a given territory or a given country. It is conditional. It may either be denied or you may either be granted that permission for you to access that country. That's why you find at most times people coming to the Gulf countries, they are normally sponsored sponsored what we call the work visas being sponsored. They come in what we call by sponsored visas. So let us try to go straight into the videos. But remember, there are some countries where you don't need to have a visa. This is what we call the visa waiver. There are some countries where you need to access the visa on arrival, but it will actually also depend what kind of bilateral agreements between that country and that country. So let us go into the types of visa. One type of the visa is what we call the tourist visa. The tourist visa, it is offered for people coming to visit a given country. You may have that visa to come and visit as a tourist. But remember, it will also depend. We have a short-term and a long-term tourist visa. If you are coming on a short-term tourist visa, that means it will be, the validity period of that visa is 2 weeks. And if you are coming to a long tourist visa, the validity period of that visa is 6 months. So it will depend on how prepared you are at that time to look for that opportunity. 2, we look at another type. Is called what we call Qatar business visa. What do we mean by Qatar business visa? This is a business visa that is mainly for people working in the government jobs. It will be the responsibility of that company to look for you that visa. That's what we call the business visa. We call it the Qatar business visa. It has its own benefits, like I can say at one time. For people I've tried to talk to, people working for the government jobs, it has a lot of benefits. Like any other visa that you can have at one moment of time. So if you are thinking of looking for a job, it is another form of visa. If you get well on and there's a company that is going to sponsor you, well on, go for it. Have it. It is an opportunity that you cannot scroll back. We look at another type of visa. It's called what we call Qatar work visa. That is normally after completing a given period of time, maybe let's say two years. It is being sponsored by someone. Someone will sponsor you for that visa. For example, look at companies that work with the recruitment agencies in your countries to sponsor that visa. They will recruit you and you'll come and work for that country. Come and work for that company, I beg your pardon. And it will be within the contract that you're supposed to work for that company maybe 2 years or 1 year, depending on which kind of a contract you've agreed upon. But remember, at most times, your sponsor has full authority over you at some extent, unless the contract between the two of you is done, or when you decide to close off the contract between you and your sponsor. We look at another type of the visa. Is called Qatar visit visa. The Qatar visit visa, that is a visa that is eligible for people who have relatives in Qatar. You can try to sponsor your relative to come on the Qatar visit visa. And this, when we look at the tourist visa and the Qatar visit visas, I think that those kind of visas that are very easy to convert. Let's say, for example, you get an opportunity in the country. Someone else is willing to change, to transfer your visa or your Qatar tourist visa into a working visa. It's quite very, very easier. Why? Because you are within the country. Recruitment within the country becomes a little bit easier. But I'm not saying that people out are not or do not have that opportunity to come in. You have that opportunities to come. There are very many opportunities, very many avenues you can use. But remember what I said. I said, don't let the opportunities, not the opportunity to look for you, but it's you to look for the opportunity. And that is what happens. Remember, the validity of this kind of visa is normally for 6 months. So if you are really planned well and you know, within 6 months, you can have your job. Why not you start working? Why not you start earning? That is how people plan, aspire. We look at another one. It's called Qatar family visa. This is a visa that you can use to sponsor your family. For example, if you're working here in Qatar and you have all the requirements, you can sponsor your children, you can sponsor your wife. They can come in and they'll be under your visa. But still, they can still also look for what to do. If you have your wife, you can still get what to do. But remember, it is on condition that you have some requirements that you're supposed to fulfill. Not everyone will have what you call the Qatar family visa. Not everyone will access that visa. There are some conditions, there are some requirements you need to fulfill for you to have that visa. For example, for what I've heard is that your salary should be, the minimum salary should be 5,000 for you to be able granted that visa. Oh, so that you can sponsor your wife or family to come. So normally sometimes it comes a little bit very hard, but it's all you look for the opportunities, not the opportunities to look for you. That is always, I have the saying that I always tell my friends. Don't let the opportunity to look for you. Look for that opportunity. Be the first, don't be the best, because If you want to be the best, then the world is far much better than you can even imagine at one moment of time. Another one is what you call Qatar GCC. The Qatar GCC Visa is only for those residents within the GCC region. We're talking about people in Bahrain, talking about people in Saudi Arabia, we're talking about people in Oman, we're talking about in Kuwait, we're talking about people in Qatar, we're also talking about people in Saudi Arabia. So people in the GCC region share this kind of visa. Remember, it also has some terms to some extent. They may need that visa on arrival, but some situations, some may need to apply for that visa before they come in, depending on what requirements are put in place at that particular time that will protect your house. But remember, I told you for a visa, you can either be granted the visa or denied the visa. Some few things that may lead for you to be denied the visa may be few things that you need to know. You might have not fulfilled all the information, then you'll be denied that visa. Let's say, for example, there's something that you not submit. Let's say they are asking about the proof of fund if you are coming to visit. They are asking for the hotel reservation. You are coming to visit the stores. You've not submitted that, they will not give you the visa, depending accordingly. So just know that much as a visa is to be given to you, it's not mandatory they have to give it to you. They may either reject it, or they may either deny it, or they may grant you the visa, depending on the conditions that are availing at that particular time. And when we talk about some of the reasons that may be, some of the major reasons why they may deny you that visa is when you have insufficient documents, documentations that require for that visa, insufficient funds that you may have relative to what they want you to have, you may be denied that visa. Then still, when you look at application for such kind of visas, or for all the visas in Qatar, you may either do what you call online application, you may either go to the consular offices, but remember, application in person to the consular offices, application online, you still have to meet the requirements that are being asked. You pay the fees, you meet the requirements, then they grant you. It will be the work of the immigration office, of the consular office, to either grant you or not to grant you the visa. But what I know with Qatar visas, it takes between 7 to 10 days. You already have your visa, or you already know, I do not have the visa with me, let me try another chance. Or you already know, I have the visa with me. Then you can start jubilating and celebrating one or the other. Thank you so much for coming back to this channel. Hope I've tried to explain. And now, from the video, you can try to pick out which visa you can afford, which visa you can, which is the best visa. You have a tourist visa, yes, well and good. You have it, you have a family visa, well and good. You have that opportunity, take it up. You have a work visa, and it's the first opportunity that comes on your table, take it. It's from there you will get another visa and you get other bigger opportunities. Remember, I keep on saying, don't try to be the best, try to be the first. Don't look for that opportunity to look for you, look for the opportunity. That is why at most times people fail out, because they do not have those documents that will enable them to access what they have. The opportunity comes, but you don't even have a passport. You don't know what a passport is. Thank you so much for coming back to this channel, and thank you so much for watching, subscribing. Don't forget to click the bell icon. You'll always be updated when I upload a new video. By the way, don't forget to share, comment in the subsection below. Tell me what you feel about the video. Tell me what you like about the video by giving a thumbs up. I'll always be more than happy to get back to you. Remember, we are looking at a road to 1,000 subscribers. Please subscribe to this channel. Support this channel by subscribing. I'll be more than happy and very grateful. See you again in the next video. It is Mex from the Mexcreation TV.